Willkommen, das ist Spike Powerdriver und die WCW 2000 Serie, and I've probably already expended all of my German knowledge. Welcome back, Spike Powerdriver, WCW 2000. It's Millennium Final. We're in Germany in the middle of May for some bizarre reason. Welcome. I'm not going to try and speak German at all after this point of the episode. But please, make sure you give me a like, at least for that effort. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. I think about 50% of the viewers of these videos are subscribed, so the other 50% need to book their ideas up and hit that subscribe button. Check out the Patreon if you're interested in that, and make sure you send me your save game for a series that's going to be coming up very soon, where I book your next show. Anyway, WCW 2000 special episode in Germany, Millennium Final. Now, what we normally do is we normally go to this spreadsheet right here, where we randomly generate an idea, and what we have been doing in the last couple of shows is ignoring it, because well, that's a good one. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Usually they come up when we've already done them, or they just do not fit whatsoever. But I can start a mystery attacker angle. Yeah, why not? Let's do it. Who can we attack? That's a good question. Should we just attack Alex Wright because it's in Germany? No, we won't do that. We'll do something better. Who can we do? Let's have a look at our roster. These are just generally people who are over. We want a major star. We want a star or above. Major star to well-known. Major star to star. Disposition face. Let's have a look. Who we've got. DDP is in action tonight. Do we want to know? Let's... by the way, Vampiro is actually wrestling. By the way, that's new. Now, let's see if we've got anyone further down the card. What's after star? Well-known. Who can we use as well-known? We just want a face to be beaten up for no reason whatsoever. Shall we just start attacking Rey Mysterio backstage? Let's do that. Is he fighting anyone tonight? Is he wrestling tonight? Not by the look of it. Is he? Is he anywhere? Rey Mysterio is not being used. There we go. We're going to have an angle where Rey Mysterio gets attacked. I mean, have we done this one before? I feel like we may have done this one before. I don't know. We cut backstage to find Rey Mysterio down and out after an apparently vicious assault. But nobody saw anything. And we have no leads. It's going to be a mystery. Rey is selling an injury. There we go. Let's drop that one in for 3 minutes. Backstage. It can be a pre-tape, I guess. Why not? And it's... I guess it's... Is it foreshadowing? We'll go foreshadowing. There we go. Let's put that in there. It's a... In fact, I missed a trick there. It's a... Mysterio. The pun is terrible. Let's stick this one here. In the middle of the card. Right, there we go. Okay, it's Millennium Final. It's basically just a slightly different episode of Nitro. With a few more matches than angles than Nitro would probably have. So let's go into things. We are starting things out in front of 7,000 fans in the Arena Oberhausen. And thankfully, I think one of the risks we were potentially talking about and potentially seeing, and some of the comments were saying as well, was because it was in Germany, we might get pinged for not speaking German. But I believe because we are broadcasted everywhere, unless the arena's got English ticked as well, because we're broadcasting in places where it's speak English, that's fine, I think. Ric Flair starts the show. He mocks Sting for being so trusting of everyone, including the Nature Boy. Well, of course, why would he trust the Nature Boy? And tells him to make sure he keeps a close eye on his supposed friends tonight, because you never know if any one of them will turn on him, just like Flair did to join the revolution. And thank you, Ric Flair, for starting us off nice and strong with a 64 rated angle. This show is absolutely going to blow out the water any Nitro episode we've ever done, isn't it? Moving on forward, we get a Battle Royal, which Alex Wright wins despite being really off his game. The one night of the year where you want Alex Wright to not be off his game when we're in Germany, and he is. Alex Wright wins a Battle Royal. Crowbar's eliminated first, then Psychosis, Dustin Rhodes, Stevie Ray, Bam Bam Bigelow, Norman Smiley, Rick Steiner, Kurt Hennig, and then finally Fit Finlay in 14 minutes for a shot at the WCW title later on in the night. Well done, Alex Wright. We get a 45. That's pretty poor, but we'll move forward. Alex Wright then cuts. He's a local-ish favourite. I think he's from northwest Germany, and we're in southeast, or the other way around. I can't remember which way around we are. I did look at a map, honest. He gets a title shot tonight, and he thanks the fans for their support, and he's hyped up to fight for the WCW title later in the show. And that was probably done in German, because he's Das Wunderkind. There we go, I've done some more German for you. Shane Douglas leads the Revolution in a chat with Mean Gene. It's a big night for them, just like every other night. Titles are on the line, and there's a massive 6-man main event. Mike Awesome then gets distracted by someone walking by and starts attacking a very young AJ Styles. And we've got an impromptu hardcore title match, apparently. This is just... They're not getting the ratings, are they, in Germany? 32. Moving on, Mike Awesome destroys AJ Styles and pins him with an Awesome Bomb. Just, why not? Why not? AJ puts in a 10 for his in-ring performance and was really off his game. Really giving me hope there, AJ. Gets a 19 overall, and we will just ignore it. We go back to Mean Gene and Sid Vicious, and he's asked why he's aligned himself with Kevin Nash. And the answer was very simple, because I can. Thanks for that, Sid. Really helps. 37. Ooh. Rough. Billy Kidman then faces Lash LaRue, who we've been pushing recently, for the Cruiserweight title. A shooting star press, though, is enough to get Billy Kidman the victory, and hopefully this doesn't hamper the push of Lash LaRue much, but he was getting over, so we're actually doing something right for a change. He's not as good as Billy in the ring, and Billy gets the victory. 47 for the match, which is actually pretty decent. Some good positive chemistry from Schiavone and Hudson, and for Kidman and Tori Wilson, as we always get as well. Moving forward, Scott Hall tells Mean Gene that he should have known that Kevin Nash couldn't do anything on his own. Of course he found somebody new to do his dirty work, because that's just what Kevin Nash does. Gets a 55. We're still simmering. We're okay. We've not lost the German fans just yet. We cut backstage to find Rey Mysterio down and out after an apparent vicious assault. Nobody saw anything, and we have no leads. This mystery will continue. I've got no idea who's going to be the mystery attacker, but we'll find out in a few weeks. 46, thank you, Ray. Decent bout. Revolution randomly defend against Roddy Piper and Terry Funk because, well... Oh, apparently Funk was injured. Oh, although it took a toll on him, but less than it would have for most people. When did Funk get injured? Did he get injured on Nitro and I've just forgot about it? Possibly. Roddy Piper's sustained a fractured cheekbone. He's going to love this. He's leaving soon, and he's not happy that he doesn't win anymore, or is featured very often. 46, though, as the Revolution defend their titles for the first time since winning them back. I'm pretty sure Roddy Piper was one of the teams that was in the team with Sabu, who defeated them anyway. Fractured cheekbone for Roddy Piper. Kevin Nash, we're still foreshadowing a face turn. I don't know how long we can go that for. He's happy that Alex Wright won the Battle Royal, so he can humiliate a German in Germany. He'll also be watching for the match of Sid versus Scott Hall closely to see his new best friend beat up his old best friend. I mean, it's a bit rich calling him your new best friend, but anyway. 58 from Nash, thank you. And we get a great match, actually. Kevin Nash and Alex Wright bring the business. It gets a 60 overall, and the fans are still bored by Kevin Nash's face turn being foreshadowed. But Nash beats Alex Wright in 8 minutes with a jackknife, makes his first defense of the heavyweight title, and Alex Wright puts in a main event performance, kind of in the middle of the card. But it's for the world title, and it's in Germany. So there we go. If this is the best match of the night, I really should have put it as the main event, shouldn't I? But we'll see. 60. Move on. Mean Gene is with the new alliance of Sting, Lex Luger, and Diamond Dallas Page. They talk about the numbers disadvantage that they'll face. That they still face, rather, but they are a united front against the Revolution and Ric Flair. They're looking forward to the massive 6-man tag team main event tonight in Germany. It's definitely not a house show. Honest. 47. Everyone enjoyed it and improvised well, but it was still crap. Never mind. Scott Hall, Sid Vicious just tips the edge and gets a 61. Scott Hall with his 58 in-ring performance. Sid only down at 45. Razor's Edge, or Outsider's Edge, gets the job done for Scott Hall, though. They're both off their game. Hall's penalised for being in poor form. Sid's got a groundswell of support. But if they were both on their game, this would be even better. Obviously, because that's how the penalty works. Without the penalty, it would have been better. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a penalty. 61, though, is okay. Crowd very hot now. And Goldberg video. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Goldberg. A video airing about him. He's coming back soon to WCW. Who's next? I'm sure it's like 10 days until his return. I can't wait until we can cock it up. Then, with the main event's a little bit of a disappointment. Diamond Dallas, another injury. It's injury season. Going to Germany, probably using a different ring, means everyone's getting injured. Sting, DDP and Lex Luger beat the Revolution by disqualification after Dean Malenko runs in. Terry Saturn runs in. And Billy Kidman runs in as well. So Flair, Douglas and Awesome were the team for the Revolution. Sting's been attacked by everyone. Mike Awesome was the weak link, apparently, with a 36. Probably because he's not as well known in Germany, because he's only just come over from ECW. Sting with a 67. Flair with a 65. They're main eventers, aren't they? We're going to have run Sting and Flair as the main event of Great American Bash. That's why. Should we try and get the title onto one of them ahead of the Great American Bash, just so we can put it as the main event? That's fair, isn't it? Nash will be fine with that, right? Nash will drop the title. I'm sure Nash will drop the title. He'll have no issues. Main event gets a 59, and then after, well, yeah, DDP broke his ribs, by the way. Forgot to mention that. And then the Revolution have the edge with a 6-on-3 numbers advantage, but US champion Vampiro finally returns. It's only been built up for like the last decade, well, like 6 weeks maybe, and makes the save and helps Sting, Luger, and DDP clear the ring. Excellent. It's now 6-on-4 as we build up the. I think we might be building up to a War Games. I'm just going to put that out there. Let's not wait until Fall Brawl. Let's just drop. Maybe we should do that at the Great American Bash. Thoughts in the comments. That's what I want to know. Shall we do a War Games at the Great American Bash? And should we actually do a proper War Games? Or should we do Russo's Revenge and just drop it on a Nitro randomly? 44 for the angle as we close the show. And overall, this is not too bad. A 62. Yes, I can see it says we lost popularity in 5 regions. I'm not blind. But my expectations for any show at all on this save is if it's above 60, it's good. So I don't care whether it loses popularity or not. Finish the show. Address the locker room. Let's give massive praise to Alex Wright, because we're in Germany. Told they're awesome. There we go. We'll go Kevin Nash as well. He can be praised for a great performance. He did well. And then we'll go Sting. Sting, praised for a great performance. Sting was complimented last time as well. We need to make more use of this. Thank you, Alex Wright, and Kevin Nash, and Sting. Injury review. 22 days for DDP, 15 for Roddy Piper. Does that mean that DDP will be back to full fitness? It's not Football Manager, but full fitness before the Great American Bash? I'll check. Finance-wise, loads of money. No, wait, 82. We're still 10 million in debt. I mean, yeah. Popularity recap. We're up in a few regions of Europe, which is impressive. Down in a few regions in the US, down to 62 in Mid-Atlantic and the Tri-State, still 64 in the Southeast. Central Europe still at 60 though, well done to us. I didn't really do anything though. Not doing a media scrum. They are just complete shit shows and messes and terrible. I don't think they actually work. All they do is create issues, both in the real world and in game. Right, DDP's injured. Wonderful. Don't care. Buy rate for the Millennium Final gets a 22,000 and a further 225. Watch it on some TV. Thunder was also on last night. Less people watched that. Excellent. Right, let's have a look at where we are going. Great American Bash is the 11th of June, so DDP will be back. Should we do a War Games? Just say yes in the comments if you want us to do a War Games at the Great American Bash. I mean, I might just ignore you and do one anyway, even if you don't want to see it. But I think we need to find 2 more men. So should we do 6-on-6? Or should we just take the tag champions out of the Revolution, do 4-on-4? Yes. We'll figure this out. We will figure this out. In fact, if we go pre-booking, Great American Bash pre-book, if we just, yeah, that. Where's War Games? War Games can either be 4-on-4 or 5-on-5. There we go. We'll take someone out of the Revolution team and we'll add someone into the Sting team and we'll have Revolution against Sting Squadron in the main event of Great American Bash. And then we'll do Hall and Nash again for the title. Maybe they'll have changed it back by then. And Sid Vicious will also be around. Maybe we'll do a 3-way for the title. There we go. Oh, booking on the fly here. So we'll do this. Let's find heels, major stars. Ric Flair. Oh, Shane Douglas is now a major star. Look at that. And then we want Malenko, Kidman, and wherever Perry Saturn's gone, Perry Saturn. Mike, should we have Mike? No, Mike Awesome can be. Which one? Who's more popular, Saturn or Awesome? Oh, it's close. It's really close. I think it might actually be Awesome. But it wouldn't make sense for the tag champs to not be in it. So we'll have Awesome not involved. And then on the face side, we need Sting. Oh, Goldberg can be the 5th man. This is perfect. This is actually perfect. Look at this. This is how you book on the fly. Look, we're planning ahead as well. This isn't really booking on the fly. We're planning ahead. War Games. Look at that. How long does a War Games match last? Who knows? 20 minutes? It's going to be too long, isn't it? The crowd hate matches that are too long. It's got to be 16. It's got to be 15-minute match. 15-minute War Games. Does that even work? 2 men starting. Hang on. 2 men starting. These two. And then every 2 minutes. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? 12, 14, 16, 18. No. It's going to have to be less than every 2 minutes. Go for it. I mean, it runs for at least... Oh, dear. We're going to get pinged for having a match that's too long. We need to have a look. Oh, it's too much... D. Malenko, you giant... douche. Hang on. We've got a solution. Where's D. Malenko? Mike. Awesome. Can do it instead. Sting. Oh, for crying out loud. What's wrong? What is wrong with it? Injury risk very high. No, okay, right. I'll make a new match for War Games where the injury risk isn't quite as high and all of the pussies don't decide to not do it. And then we'll also have that 3-way for the world title. Right, we're booking things for the Great American Bash, and that is in 20... We've got 3 more Nitros, I think. Hang on, have we? Let's see. We might only have 2. So we've got Nitro on the 22nd, Nitro on the 29th, Nitro on the 5th. No, that is 3. That's correct, yeah. I can count. Thanks a lot for watching, everyone. We've got 3 Nitros and then a Great American Bash, which is already taking shape. Look at that. And I will be back on Monday for more Nitro. I hope you've enjoyed our visit to Germany. It didn't go bad, actually, at all. So, congratulations to us. Again, please make sure you are subscribed. There are 50% of the viewers, according to the analytics, that are not subscribed. So do so, because you need to. It's the only way that I make money from this channel. No, that you can see all of the hottest content quickly. Like the video, comment down below, talk about the show, talk about War Games, talk about anything. Just comment. I will respond. There's very few comments that happen that I don't respond to. So make sure you do it. Patreon's there as well if you're interested in doing that. Love it if you did. If you don't, that's fine. And excellent. Do some other stuff. Check out the rest of this series. That's what I want to say. Check out the rest of this series. Check out the Local to Global series as well. We've just recently started 1997, so we're catching up quickly. Started in 92 with that one. Send me your save game as well. I'm going to book some shows from people's save games. I'm going to book the next show. So check out the community post on that. I'll probably reshare it again. The first video in the series will be coming out soon. And there we go. Please watch some videos. Subscribe. Thank you. See you soon.